a wimbowe, 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 a wimbowe.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Today another beautiful day when I say we can take over give on the news back to back. A lot of things already happened for Nigeria lately, and now some of those things now I call update to now about some beautiful things where they happen, and not only just beautiful things, some bad things to see they happen. So now some of all those things now say make I come studio my come knock on this very day. And for those of you who never subscribe, what you see they wait for? When I go just come watch my video and I go dish out. Subscription are free. You know they take anything from you. You know they take money. You know they take anything from you. Touch that word subscribe. The word they by the corner of this video for them. That word red with the right subscribe. So now the word be done. When you touch the word will come up from red to white. The moment you touch the word as it come up from red to white, it means say you don't subscribe. But if it still dey red, see they show red, means say you never subscribe. So subscribe, touch the word. Once you don't subscribe, share my video and leave comments. Also touch the like button as a means of encouragement. So now all these things when they tell you so they be free. They not take anything, they don't take your money, they don't take anything, they don't take your 1 naira. They don't collect anything. It has nothing to do with your bank account or anything. Now free. When you touch and so what did they take? It means say you be one of my person who see they view my videos. You be one of my supporters. You understand? When you touch and so now free. When I post, touch that bell. You will see one bell when you see touch and two. Anytime I post, they go send you notification. From there you go get the information say I don't post one kind of video. I tell you say any news when I give here, I go must use video, take back them up. If you not the video, if I not use video back them, I not go use picture. Now video, the video you go watch am live. Now the way today here. So we are sit down. They can give you the things when I carry come here when I won't give you today and arrange you for today. Information. One of the biggest things when everybody need to get. Okay, thank you very much for the time where you create to watch my videos and encouragement where you they give me for this my channel. Thank you very much for those of you where they share my videos. Thank you very much for those of you where they create and they come watch my video. Thank you very much. I did very, very grateful. Thank you. I thank you now for the encouragement and for the push up. Tell people about this channel and try to encourage those your friends may they watch this video. Thank you very much. See you more other time. For Omega TV 123H. Every information here. Some Yahoo boys don't go destroy the house of their colleagues. This their colleagues so he discharged with money when all of them make 30 million naira. Now all of them make. Now the guy discharged with the money. So when the other Yahoo boys see and say, this guy used the money discharge. Now they go destroy the boy mother house. According to the full story, they say these boys, they don't wait for the money since. They don't press their body so that they wait. And say according to them, say if the money they come, now only one person account, the money they enter. So this guy, now this guy account, now the 30 million won't enter. So many of the costs down the way that they wash. That they wash, that they patiently they wash. According to one of the that they patiently that they endure, they wash when the money go land. He say as the money land, as the guy you receive their land, now the guy enter area. He say they come, I won't go peace. As he enter, before I see They call, they wait for the guy. Wait for. No, but they call phone for switch off. Do many things. Find the guy for area. No, say the guy don't discharge with the 13 million naira. As they look and they say they're not goofy looking like that, and they enter the guy murder house. They could destroy the guy, murder property. For those of you who never watch the video where they destroy the property, they destroy the woman, things. Oh yeah, take her!
Now Yahoo for you. Yahoo is not for you. The Chris, are your mate? We tell us you come today, you not come Abi. Are your mate? We not see you. We don't deal kind of for how many days now. You know how much you don't waste, eh? You know how much you don't waste. Me and friend, you don't see you. Always thinking, you boss everything. And your man this one, so now we can no level. And men they are like, so it's your man, they'll fall on. They'll fall everywhere. They'll fall everywhere. They'll fall your man, no level. Yeah, they'll fall your man everywhere. No space. No space. No space. You want 30 million, Abi? Your man then go day. Your man go day where? Now your own money, not your papa money.
See, that one at the level with which they do this Yahoo enter. Whether they tell our parents, say, the way you prepare your bed now, so you go lie on now. Wait till this woman know, I know if you say the woman don't know. Yeah, you go know say they do that kind of thing. But when you see where the mother is still, so you go know say these are not all well. But wait till just make the boys go destroy the place now because see they use the money discharge. Parents are beg, wanna advise on our children. This is where they see, so it go turn to something else. If they sweet now, when it go turn around, una will be parents now, una go be around. Control your children. Sweet, free thing they sweet to. When the free thing go turn around, you not go believe. This present parental parents, they're able to push their children. Oh yeah, go do one. Now when the thing go red, now you go use your own head, carry them. Because this one where they find the boys too, the mother too, you don't see they at risk. So they beg parents, mona control their children. The one when you they do, mona advise them, mona call them to order. Advise them, call them to order. I beg. In the name of God, when I beg, I do. We monitor the other nature. This generation, where they grew up saying, we don't understand their way. Wait to take their father 10 years to achieve. They won't achieve her from one year. No, they won't achieve her from 1 month. They won't drive motor 1 month, build house 1 month, do everything 1 month. Because their eye with money is not good. One 17-year-old girl don't kidnap herself. After she kidnap herself, take phone, I call the uncle, demanding for ransom to take release herself. This small girl, 17 years, they kidnap yourself. Now, the ransom where you they demand for, if they give you what you want, you to do. 17 years when you're supposed to be in school, they learn this, they learn life. They kidnap herself, they demand for ransom. Ooh. Nigeria. Thank God. Where this life they go, say? Be like say, time of biro don't go. Time of phone now I call you. After phone, what you go call you? For those of them, whenever what you did to make you not decide the talk for a head. Oh yeah, take her. Aha.
It all happened on Wednesday when I was sent to an errand on 26th by 7 p.m. My uncle sent her, but before then, I already planned with my boyfriend that we are going to see on that day. So on following that day, we went to his place. I spent 3 days, but through all those that was going on, we called our uncle. My uncle called, so he picked it. We did it informal that I was kidnapped. He told them that I was kidnapped. Throughout the 3 days, I am demanded for 500, but it was not paid. The only one that was paid was 20,000 to another account. He said, according to what he told me. So before I came to the nearby building, by that time my uncle had already reported to the nearby building that I was missing. So throughout all the investigation, I was lying. But before I came to this station, I now started telling them the truth of how everything happened, that I was not kidnapped. That was how it happened.
How old are you?
I'm 17 years old.
So why did you come up with that thing?
I don't know what came over me, but I all did it out of ignorance. I was thinking it would result to a good situation, not knowing it to be a bad idea.
How long have you known him?
It has reached 4 months.
4 months.
Yes.
What do you do? Are you a student?
I'm done with secondary school, but I've not started any business for now.
And what are your plans? Start any exam?
My plans is to start learning work first before I enter school.
And you met him when?
Yeah. When I was buying something, when I was buying drug in a pharmacy.
Does he live close to your house?
Yes, his place is not far from where I'm living in Benin.
So the idea to sell this kidnap story came from him and you agreed, or came from you and he agreed?
He came from me, then he agreed.
Sorry, it came from
Me, and then he agreed.
So what she said is true. It all happens January. We planned it because she and I never have a time since I know her to see. So we planned it that faithful month, that when she came to come and buy fuel, that we both will say that she is being kidnapped. So they sent her fuel that night. It was around, I guess, 8 o'clock at KB, at Raptor filling station by our permission. So I now called her on phone. She said she's on her way coming. I said, okay, let me come out from house, because my house is not much far from there. So I came out from house. So before she didn't even buy the fuel, I take her to my residence. So as I take her to my residence, so we all sat down. So after 9 to 10, her brother started calling because he was worried over there. Where is she? He started calling. The thing was touching me because it was late. I could have let her go that night. I won't lie to you, but that area was bad. I switched off her own phone. I left my own phone on because he doesn't know my own number. I leave my own phone. So we're using the phone to watch video and do some things. So the next day reached, which was the next day. The gallon was still with her with the 1,000 naira. The uncle sent her to go and buy fuel. So the next day, I'm a teller by profession. The next day, I went to where I'm working at Palace Road by Lucky Way. As I went there to go and walk, so she called me. No, the phone, her own phone was with me. I now call her that your uncle has been calling you. This plan, when me and you plan, you just say, put us for trouble. She was still saying that even she dey feel the sign. I off the phone. As I off the phone, so that for the man where I dey work for me no understand, say which kind of call I did call like that, I off the phone. So when I close from one, now I come meet her. The brother see the call. Now I can't call the brother. I tell him, say, your daughter is being kidnapped. He said, Jesus, what happened? I said, she's being kidnapped. And I won't lie to you, I have never did such in my life. I just did it out of stupidity and ignorance. I did it out of the love I have for her. I thought maybe the plan I did is going to result to an easy task. I don't know this how it will be. So the third day, the brother still called. I told him that for your daughter to be released, you must pay out of 500,000 naira, which she told me how the condition is. I know they can never provide that money. Even though they did, I will not collect. So For the man to believe that she were kidnapped, I told the man that he should send. The man said he will send 230,000 now off the phone. I said, see what your uncle they talk for what I don't sabi. He said he go send the money. I offer. I no green on that phone that deal. I no lie you because my mind they tell me something say it go happen. I off the phone. He still call. He say, what are we people saying in our custody? I say, Jesus, custody. I called the person. I tell him, say, okay, how much did he have? He say he has 20,000, which he didn't even have the 20,000. It was his own pastor that bring out that money, and that same money that was sent to me, I did not touch that money. I will lie you. Between God and man, I not touch that money. It's still they kept. Even when my people ask me about the money, I say it was very safe. So on that same third day, she were feeling they are looking for her. Even me, I'm feeling that they are looking for her. I now discharged her. I said no. She didn't know anywhere in Benin. So I now find a cab along the road. I said let the cab drop us at New Benin, which the cab did that. They dropped us by Edopolo there near police station. So I dropped her there. I now called the brother after some time. I say your daughter is being released. Oh, come and took her. Even when she was standing, I was like far away staring at her because let me know how it will be, whether she will truly be going home or the brother will not call. Let me be aware of all that. One day, the next day I go work. I know the feel. If I hold trouble with the neck ties, my body know the day comfortable. I was expecting maybe she would chat me on WhatsApp or chat me on Facebook. No call, nothing. And me, I was afraid to call her because I didn't know who would pick. I didn't know she was in the hand of police. So that same day, the second day, I did house by 1:30. I did sleep. Now police just did knock for my window. Me no say na police, so I no lie you. They did knock because nobody don't ever do that kind of knocking. They say open the door. I was afraid. They say open the door, it's police. I say Jesus, what did I do? I will lie to you. The can't fear when enter me that night. I no fear open door. Now somebody out of the tenant now go open door where they can't enter. Me come quickly run go my neighbor room, go sleep. Now there they take carry me. And since then I did stay CID. That was what really happened.
How old are you?
I'm 31 years old.
Okay, she said she gave you the idea of the kidnap.
Of course she did, and I follow up with it. Me being the elder, I suppose not allow that plan to conclude because I have the sense of reasoning more than her. I suppose I should have not allowed that to happen, but I didn't know what come over me that particular moment. I just take the idea like that. That was. Yeah, she told me everything. I was even telling her that I will support her for her education because she got an admission for nursing school, which the admission, as I'm talking to you now, is on board now. She have sold the uniform. She have done everything now. It's only her to represent so that she will start going to the school. And me that I'm talking to you now, the same work where they work before all those plans now, the man now will be thinking I ran away with the money. He didn't know I mean what I use my hand put. You don't know.
A case of abduction and also kidnapping carried out by one Emmanuel Christopher, a male of 28 years also, an indigenous of Isakowes, local government of Edo State, who conspired with his girlfriend, one Chididiadi Chukwuemeka, aged 17 years, to kidnap her when the brother sent her on an errand to buy fuel on the 26th of January 2022. She now went to her boyfriend, who among themselves conspired to inform the brother, one Kingsley Chukwuemeka, aged 34, that she has been kidnapped. So on that fateful day, in the night, Emmanuel, who is the boyfriend, called Mr. Kingsley that if he wants to see his sister alive, he should send a sum of 500,000 naira to a given account provided by Mr. Emmanuel to the brother. The lady stayed there for 2 days. In the process, the man has no option rather than to go and report to the police. And the police at New Benin Division of Edo State Police Command immediately swung into action. At the process of the investigation, they arrested after the Kingsley, the brother to this girl have paid 20,000 through their negotiation with Mr. Emmanuel Christopher. Paid 20,000 into the account, and 2 days later he released her with the 1,000 naira he sent her to buy fuel intact in her hand, showcasing that this is not a case of kidnapping or abduction. That is when the police go into deeper investigation and arrested Emmanuel in his hideout, in his apartment here in Edo State. The duo are already going into, already being investigated by the police with the aim of charging them to court.
I'm here because of matter of fraud 419.
How did this happen?
It happened, I can't remember the date again. It happened that we get who carry, then we be one said diamond stole for her. I bring us come here.
You have diamonds stone, you said.
That is now stone.
No, explain, just explain in one sentence so that we understand. What the way the thing happened, what happened, how did you do it?
Okay. They saw.
From us, finish.
Okay. They see the diamonds for us. Now the police got us here. These people they be 419. You understand? Now they carry us come here. The police now saw the diamond. Before then, we never say anything. The police now saw the diamond. The police will tell the guys that these people they are 419. They will collect your money. That's how it happened.
The format is that say we have diamond to sell. If she's interested, we will sell the diamond for her. As we was going before we get to the police checking point, so they now find the diamond from us. They say, this is a diamond. These people, are you sure they are not collected money from you? The guy said, no, they are not collected money from me. He said, but these people used to play 419 with this diamond. So that diamond, we used to sell it, say it's a diamond. It's not real diamond, it's a stone.
How long have you been doing the business? How do you mix it?
Where we met is at Ogbe House at New Benin. It's where we always meet.
And you've been doing the business for how long?
It's not quite long, just last, I can say this last year.
Case of conspiracy to kidnap, otherwise known as one chance, that it was carried out by one Kelvin Ofre, a male of 29 years and an indigene of Edo State, and his accomplice, one Roland Osaji, a male of 28 years, also an indigene of Edo State. On the 26th of January 2022, at about 16:00 hours, the police, while on stop and search, intercepted the duo of Osaji and then Kelvin, conveying in their Toyota Camry with the registration number BEN 658BP hash in Kolo, conveying a lady who is suspected to either have been poisoned or have been given a substance which made her to be unconscious. So on sighting them, the police searched the car and subsequently arrest the duo of Roland and Kelvin and have brought them to the state CID for investigation. On the investigation, it was discovered that Mr. Roland and Kelvin specialize on carrying passengers. One of them will stay in the car and carry their suspected victim as a passenger. Also, as he move forward, he will meet the other person. On the exact time the second person enter, immediately their victim, who is a supposed passenger, will now go unconscious. So this is what they specialize on. On that fateful day, an officer of the Nigerian Immigration Services left office around 4 p.m. and boarded the taxi, who is the Camry that Mr. Kelvin was driving, from Ipoba Hill. On their going, that is when the police intercepted them. This particular person specializes in carrying especially guests, telling them stories, fake stories, that they have a car to sell at a very cheap rate or they have a diamond. They will deceive their victims that they have a diamond which is this. They will present them. This is nothing but a foil paper covering a stone. There is no diamond, but that is what they use to deceive their victims. On the process of taking, the victim now will go unconscious, and they will carry them for whatever reason, which we believe investigation at the end of the day will reveal to us what they are used to carry their victims for. So presently they are still undergoing investigation with the aim of arresting other gang members if there is anyone. The investigation will reveal that, and then at the end of the investigation, be rest assured that the duo will be charged to court accordingly. To this end, the police commissioner, Edo State Police Command, Bipili Ali Obadu, calling on the general public to continue to cooperate with the police by reporting suspicious people around them, so that we can make Edo crime-free. Thank you very much.
See the video. You will see the small girl kidnap herself. They call the uncle for ransom. Maybe that small girl now, dog calculator say the uncle get money. The uncle get money, now I go to collect money from him. I could be the arrange when he arrange. If you want to use those money, do. Person is supposed to do school. I got the kidnap herself, they demand for ransom. Which kind of generation we do? This one pass jet to jet generation. Jet not reach this one. It be like say the generation when we enter so. Now the generation when small pikin for belle go dey tell him mama say, press like this, press, also. That money where they so go carry am, keep am more, you know, keep am. From belle they go dey also. If I say belle. They do wuru. Maybe some self care is nothing. They go carry money from their mother belly con life. Because they are high with money, eh? Yeah. They don't want work, but they won't get money. They don't want hustle, they won't get money. Then they look for who they want dupe. If at this generation, now generation of dupologists. I better be my own dictionary. This generation dupologists. And then I dey inside. Monitor the other news. Because news like this, they make me dey fear. How will the next generation look like? Kasalador boss for Ibadan over robbery incident. One polio van we carry money with cash. Like in fact, carry cash. The money carry cash. With escort, they go 9 armed robbers go attack on highway. If you see shooting, in the process of the attack and those exchanging of bullets, some police lost their life. Police let go inside. If you see bullet for ground, if I the mind where the boys they go rob that bullet van, I don't know that kind of mind. They are not sure say na real mind. Not in fact, those boys say they're not dead in their normal sense. If you see bullet, see. In fact, any hold up for road. Those way they survive that kind of attack. See where people they cry. For being one of the survivors in that attack, that robbery incident. People they shed tears. Can't now because there was a final hold up. Nobody moves. Now to that extent, the attack was so horrible. For inside Ibadan. For those of you who never watched the video, comment, take care.
Very serious robbery now. I see that way. Cars that may pursue them has been hit. You can see, car that may pursue them has been hit. See the bullet van, the bullet van, the bullet van, the bullet van. One of the cartridges. As you can see the cartridges, you can see the cartridges. Policeman has been shot. As you can see the cartridges, the policeman has been shot. You can see the hillocks. You can see the hillocks.
Policeman has been shot. Policeman has been shot. This man was lucky he has escaped. He has escaped for his life. He has escaped with his life. He has escaped with his life. He has been shot. He has been shot. A policeman has been killed. Policeman has been shot. Calm down. Calm down. They are gone. You have escaped. Calm down. You have escaped. Calm down. You have escaped. You have escaped. You are the luckiest. You have escaped. You are the luckiest. You have escaped.
You see, I bet poor Buhari. Buhari, you are a general, a retired military man. But the country where you become, when you take the president, so they go through this kind of security challenges. Now, they go through this kind of security problem. This kind they make us they ask ourselves, say, you really sure say you be really retired general, be now through back door, you enter through, you pass through the training, you pass through those re-recruitment and those teaching them. Because if you pass through, they're not sure say this kind of security challenge when Nigeria they face, they're not going to face them. Because we expect you say you go rule this country with your military idea. But now your regime, I call weak pass. See the way people they cry. People they cry. Because they don't believe the way bullet they fly. Everybody, so if you see, you know, see where people they happy because everybody stands still. Because the way bullet they fly, if you move, bullet touch you. The police officer lost his life. May God guide us. May God protect us. May God lead us in our going out and in our coming. Our leg no go wakarish where we will take lost our life. He said that we go pass before it go happen, or it go happen before we go reach there. You where they wash you now, you are the pray for soul. Your leg no go waka jam your left. Your leg no go waka jam if God could protect you. Because the way we like this life we go so, you don't know anything. Only God will help us. We go to the other news. Wetin social media go cost for this world I no understand them. So we human being, our responsibility, we don't dey forget am. Now how we go take trend, that could be our major concern. We don't care what it take us to trend. So for all we know, that video when you post so, just spread all over the whole place. How it is spread will not concern you. So far, that video so na so person I post. So because they make us they throw away the real responsibility when we get as human beings. Now, some two girls don't get when they get hot. If you see fight, you not go believe you. Wetin they make they do this video so? Not even because of the fight. No. Wetin cause the fight? No. Our responsibility as human beings to separate people where they fight. A lot of us don't forget. In fact, it will not be part of our life again. A lot of us prefer to video the fight where they happen and post that fight on social media than to go separate the people where they fight. These two girls, whether they dig gun, well, if you see the fight, it not be joke. Instead of those people where they are around to go separate them, they forget about separation. Now they pick their phone, begin record. Whether the girl kill the girls fight, kill themselves, nothing concern them. So far, they won't make sure say they post something for Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. In fact, they want to make their Twitter, their social media handle the trend at the expense of human life. That one, nothing concern them. How they want to record. For those of you whenever I watch the video, when the two girls they fight and our guys they record, comment, take her.
Hey, Simon! Hey! Ó ti pọ̀ o! Hey! Come here! Tẹ́ bá tún bá mi ọ̀jẹ̀ tún máa sanwó bí báyìí. Súnmọ́ wọn jà fọ́yẹ́. Yé! Ọmọ! Adé!
You see the video? That kind of hot fight. People were supposed to separate them. They pick from the record, forgetting their responsibility to their fellow humans. When Bible say, be your brother's keeper, not be by follow. Be your brother's keeper, now by waiting, by making sure say nobody harm each other. You be keep each other. A lot of us prefer to record than to do it, than to separate or make peace. No matter the other news, Joe, this attitude is very bad. Oh. Okay, thank you very much for the time where you create to watch my videos and encouragement where you they give me for this my channel. Thank you very much for those of you where they share my videos. Thank you very much for those of you where they create and they come watch my video. Thank you very much. I did very, very grateful. Thank you. I thank you now for the encouragement and for the push up. Tell people about this channel and try to encourage those your friend may they watch this video. Thank you very much. See you more other time. For Omega TV 123H. Every information here.